All right. Good morning and welcome to the Utopian Cafe for Thursday, August 12th. We actually have a lot to get to this morning, different type of show. We only have 6 games in the universe today, one of which will be coming up on Xbox, probably about a half hour, so maybe 40 minutes. Blue Jays and Orioles coming up for you, and only 5 other games today. We'll get you a short report, probably about maybe 6 o'clock tonight. But a couple things I want to talk about. The very highly anticipated Field of Dreams game. I've been looking forward to this for 2 years. They announced this in, I believe, August of 2019. It was supposed to be Yankees and White Sox last year, but because of COVID, they canceled it. They even thought about putting the Cardinals in and making it Cardinals White Sox last year, but at the last second, they just said, we're not going to do it. We're going to do it next year. And that's tonight. Yankees White Sox from Dyersville, Iowa. So people ask me a lot of questions. This is all I know about it. It's not the actual field from the movie. They actually built I guess like a temporary field right next to it. Installed seating, which I believe the seating and everything around the actual diamond are going to be taken down after today's game. But they're still going to use the field for all levels of baseball games. And I'm sure there's going to be Field of Dreams games in the future. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a unique experience. It's on Fox, so I guess we're getting Joe Buck. I actually, in all seriousness, think it would be great if they didn't have any announcing and they just let the game, as Keith Hernandez would say, let the game breathe and just watch the game without any announcements. I hope there's no like walk-up music or anything, modern. Let it feel like it's, actually from 1909. But I'm really looking forward to it. I took the whole day off from the store. There's a lot of baseball actually today. Mets have a doubleheader. Brewers looking for a sweep in Milwaukee, and then that Field of Dreams game tonight. So let me know if you're excited about that Field of Dreams game. Speaking of the Brewers, they are, for the first time, now I didn't have the same feeling in 2018. In 18, I thought they were, good team. They actually made it to the National League Championship Series that year. They were one game away from a World Series, but I never had that feeling that I'm having now that I had in 2011. In 2011, I really thought they were the best team in baseball, at least in the National League, and I was sure that they were going to beat the Cardinals in the National League Championship. I was actually at Game 1 of that series. I was sure of it. Right now, my preseason pick was the Mets and White Sox in the World Series, so I'm sticking to that. But right now, I would not be surprised to see the Brewers end up in the World Series. Right now, I would say I can comfortably name about 6 teams that I think could win the World Series, and it wouldn't shock me. The Brewers are one of them. The Giants, the Padres. I'm not ready to put the Dodgers there yet. There's just too many distractions with the Bauer stuff. Bellinger's having an off year. Betts is hurt. I'm down on the Dodgers right now. But in the National League, those are the 3 teams that I think right now have the best chance. Brewers, Padres, and Giants. If the Mets get the pitching back, so what I'm hearing is that Noah Syndergaard's going to be an 8th inning guy or possibly a closer when he comes back. You've got Carrasco coming back. You've got DeGrom hopefully coming back in September. If they can get the pitching in line for September, sneak in, I still think they can do some damage. I think the Braves are really good, but I kind of put the Braves and the Dodgers in like they're good, but I don't know if they're next level. And I guess I am a homer. I still think the Mets can do it. But right now, Brewers, Giants, Padres, I think are the 3 in the National League that deserve the most attention. In the American League, there's really only 2 teams right now that I think I wouldn't be shocked. I think it's the White Sox and the Rays. I think are the 2 best teams. Red Sox are good, but they concern me. They're just really inconsistent. They put up 20 last night. They actually scored 20 against the Rays. So it's going to be interesting. But Brewers going for a sweep at Wrigley today at 120. Should be a lot of fun. One thing I wanted to do on the show today, and I did this briefly a couple weeks ago, but it was very spotty. I have full statistical leaders right here, and I'm going to share. I'm going to reveal leaders in each division for each category, and then who's the leader in the actual universe. And then I'm going to update these every week now with 6 weeks left in the season. After today, every team only has 39 games left in the Utopian baseball universe. Everyone's going to have played 117 after today. It's a 156 game schedule, top 12 teams in the playoffs, but it's not just the top 12, it's the top 3 in each division. So 3 plays 2 on Wild Card Wednesday in each division. The winner of that game faces the division winner in a best of 5, 1-2-2 format. Game 1 at the division winner's house, if you will, 2 at the wild card, and then 2 more at the division winners. So here's some statistical leaders. We're going to start actually with pitching. Right now for wins, in the Eastern Division, we have 4 pitchers with 13 wins. We have Pedro Martinez at 13-6, Juan Guzman at 13-4, Dave Stieb 13-8 for the Blue Jays, and Mike Cuellar is actually 13-7. He's pitching today. So Mike Cuellar has a chance to become the first 14-game winner in the East. In the North, we have Bert Blyleven, 13-6, Jose Rio, 13-2, and the leader in the North is actually Addie Joss, 14-6. In the West, we have one 13-game winner. It's Christy Mathewson, 13-3, and the pitcher that leads the universe in wins is the Tampa Bay Rays' Tyler Glasnow, 15-5. All right, so we've got some guys that have legit chance at 20 wins. We didn't have a 20-game winner last year. We had an 18-game winner and a pair of 17-game winners, but it's going to be interesting to see how that finishes out. Saves, the leader in the West is Trevor Hoffman with 20. The leader in the North is Kenta Culvey with 20. The leader in the South, Bruce Sutter, guess how many? I'll wait. It's 20. And the leader in the universe and the East Division right now, Tom Hankey, 21 saves. For strikeouts, the leader in the West is Nolan Ryan, 164. The leader in the South is Warren Spahn with 176. The leader in the East is Dave Stieb with 177. Stieb has had actually 3 14-plus K games this year. But the leader in the entire universe right now at 187 strikeouts is Smokey Joe Williams. Last year's leader was Smokey Joe Wood. So if you have Smokey in your first name, you're going to strike out folk. And we'll look at ERA, and then we'll get to the hitting. The leader in the East is Juan Guzman, 253. He actually pitches today against Mike Cuellar. So both Guzman and Cuellar have a chance to move within those league leaders. The leader in the South is Tyler Glasnow, 241. The leader in the West is Zach Greinke, 244. And the leader in the entire universe right now is Jose Rio at 234. Rio probably has to be considered a front runner for the pitcher of the year. He's 13-2 with the best ERA. So he's got the best winning percentage and the best ERA. He's not among the league leaders in strikeouts, but his teammate Bullet Joe Rogan is in the top 10 with 160. So we'll keep an eye on that. He's got probably, 8 starts left, 7 or 8 starts left. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's look at the hitting leaders. Right now, batting average. The leader in the East is Joe DiMaggio, 323. The leader in the South is Rogers Hornsby, 334. The leader in the North is Nap Lajoie, 335. And the leader in the universe is LA Angels first baseman Wally Joyner. He's been leading for quite a while right now, 353 for Wally Joyner. Let's take a look at home runs. The leader in the North, we have a tie at the top. Sammy Sosa and Frank Thomas each have 21. In the East, Andre Dawson of the Expos with 22. In the South, Jeff Bagwell has 23. And our 2 leaders in the West are Reggie Jackson and Paul Goldschmidt each have 24 homers. For RBIs, coincidentally, 3 of our 4 division leaders all lead with 84 RBIs. In the East, it's Mike Schmidt with 84. In the West, it's Barry Bonds, 84 RBIs. In the South, it's Henry Aaron, 84. And in the North, actually the top 2 RBI players in the North are in Chicago. Sammy Sosa leads the universe with 93 RBIs. Oscar Charleston has 88 RBIs. Those are the 2 leaders in the universe for RBIs. Let's take a look at stolen bases. In the North, the leader is Joe Morgan, 26. We have actually 2 Brewers in the top 4 in the North within that division. Paul Molitor has 23 steals. Yelich has 20. Remember last year, Christian Yelich had 29 steals without getting caught. That would have been a major league record. He's been actually caught 8 times this year, 20 of 28. The leader in the East is Willard Brown of the Blue Jays, 31. The leader in the West is Ricky Henderson, 33. And the leader in the South and the leader in the entire universe, Cool Papa Bell, with 38 steals. 2 more categories. Let's look at doubles. Right now, the leader in the West is Luis Gonzalez of Arizona with 29. The leader in the South is Stan Musial, 33. The leader in the North is Tris Speaker, 33. And the universe leader in doubles, Joe DiMaggio, 34, who also leads the East in hitting. And triples, in the West, we have only 1 player with 7. That's Willie Mays. In the North, we have 2 players with 8, Sam Crawford and Paul Molitor, each with 8. In the South, we have 2 players with 8, Pete Hill and Craig Biggio. And the top 2 triples hitters in the universe are in the East. Tim Raines has 9 triples, and Willard Brown of the Blue Jays has 13 triples to lead the universe. So I think that gets us caught up. I'm going to try to update these weekly. Last year we only had, I think we had one 30 home run guy. Henry Aaron ran away with it. He had 38. I think the next guy was 29. I don't know if we're going to get to 30. I mean, I guess Jackson and Goldie are on pace, maybe Bagwell, but it's been more pitching heavy this year. And some of the factors into that are just when we shuffle, I'm pulling a lot of dead ball era games. I mean, you can look at the box scores. There's going to be I usually pull dead ball era. Well, not me, but the shuffler usually has been pulling dead ball era about at least once every 2 weeks or so, pre-1921 ish. And you'll look at the box scores and see 3 homers hit for the day. So we haven't been pulling a lot of 21st century games, not a lot at all. So that could be a factor in it. Maybe next year, it changes a little bit, but that's all I have as far as league universe leaders. Again, we've got Blue Jays and Orioles coming up on Xbox, about 20 minutes or so. That is going to be Juan Guzman versus Mike Cuellar. And Monday night, again, we've been talking about this for 2 weeks, trivia final. Championship, if you will, Greg Matarnowski, Madison McIntyre, Tim St. Clair, James Silverglad, Geeker Cruzen, and Brett Bamford, all competing for a gift card of $50. So, not to put any pressure on you, Madison, but Stan Phillips picks you to win it all. I of course, cannot pick a winner. I have to be subjective. But that's coming up Monday at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow on the cafe, Stan Phillips joins us every Friday. It's going to be 7:30 a.m. tomorrow Central. We're going to introduce a new segment, and this is going to be our normal segment on Fridays. Is going to be 5 questions for Stan. He does not know what the questions are going to be. He likes the spontaneity of it, and he's going to actually return the favor and give me 5 questions on baseball, the way of life, every Monday. So we're looking forward to that. Trying to brand each day. So right now, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays have distinct feels to them. Mondays, we do kind of a preview for the week, and we do power rankings. Wednesday, we do top 5 list. Fridays is going to be 5 questions for Stan. So I got to look for Tuesday and Thursday themes. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. We got some comments here. Geeker Cruisin' says James Earl Jones and Costner should be on commentary. I wouldn't mind that. I think that would be interesting, but I think the production level should be down. Let's just watch the game. I want to hear the sounds. I want to hear the crack of the bat, the pop of the glove. I have a feeling I'm not a Joe Buck fan at all. I don't hate him personally. I just think he's terrible on baseball. And on football, I don't really look for storytelling a lot. I just want to know down and distance. So he's fine for NFL. But I've never liked him for baseball. I hate the Fox coverage. So I'm still looking forward to the game. I mean, it's unique. It's going to be a lot of fun. Brewers pitching is dominant. Now, I want to give Greg credit here. If you're still watching, I'm going to give you credit. I always give credit where it's due. In the preseason, Greg said that Woodruff and Burns were the top 1-2 tandem in baseball, and I disagreed. Now, the reason I disagreed has nothing to do with Woodruff. Woodruff has the resume. Corbin Burns coming into the season, I want to say, had like 17 major league starts. And if that sounds low, remember, he was primarily out of the pen in 19. He didn't get many starts last year because of the pandemic. So I didn't see enough of a resume. But Greg has proven me wrong. Right now, on August 12th, I'll take that too. And then you add Peralta, who I think, is going to get some Cy Young votes as well. I still think when healthy, I'll take DeGrom and Stroman, or DeGrom and Syndergaard. But right now, I agree with Greg. The pitching is dominant, and that's what wins World Series. And that's why right now, again, I would not be shocked to see the Brewers represent the National League in the World Series and win it all this year. Greg can't wait for trivia. Greg, let me know if you're coming here for that, or if you need help getting that set up, because I definitely want to help you out with that. Trivia is going to be a lot of fun. It's all written, 9 categories. I'm trying to use different types of categories. There's going to be 1 or 2 that we've used in the past, but it's going to be a lot of fun. 8 o'clock on Monday for trivia. All right, a lot of baseball today. Again, Mets doubleheader, Brewers going for a sweep, Field of Dreams game, Xbox coming up in 20 minutes. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 with Stan Phillips.